What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi, and finally, welcome back to Courtside Financial. Feels really good to finally say that, and so we'll have another video that goes up around everything that's been going on. I'll give you guys a life update, but today we'll be discussing some exciting news in Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer NIO. In this video today, we'll be discussing discontinuation of NIO's older models in preparation of inventory clearance for their latest models that are to come. From there, we'll get into NIO's recent test drive crash. So we'll be bringing you guys the most exciting news on one of the most exciting electric vehicle makers in the world. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned. So for our first update, we have a tragic traffic accident that took place in downtown Shanghai involving a NIO vehicle and allegedly caused the death of one pedestrian and took place in downtown Shanghai. This has sparked much discussion around the electric vehicle maker, as it's obviously not the best piece of news. The accident occurred February 3rd in the Chu district near the Grand Gateway, as reported by Haibao News. According to witnesses at the scene, the vehicle involved was a NIO test drive vehicle which suddenly accelerated onto the sidewalk, causing the death of the pedestrian, unfortunately. The victims were a mother and a son, with the mother unfortunately losing her life and the son severely injured. Now, it's important to continue to say allegedly around this piece of news because the driver was taken into custody and the cause of death is still being investigated by local authorities. The NIO space, which opened July 17th, 2022, is NIO's 27th store located in Shanghai and its first offline store in the Zhuhai district. The showroom was created to extend NIO's operations and service network in Shanghai, as well as serve a new offline touchpoint in the city, as well as provide consumers with a test drive experience, the company previously said. Now, while this tragic accident has prompted much discussion, the showroom has declined to provide any information at this time. Our hearts go out to the family and friends of the victims, and we'll continue to provide updates and developments around this story as they become available. NIO rumored to stop selling all NT 1.0 models starting February 16th, which has passed already. This is February 19th. New model deliveries will likely be moved up. For our next NIO update, NIO is ramping up its new product launches, discontinuing its older products, and pushing for faster delivery times. According to reports, NIO issued an urgent internal notice stating that all first generation products based on the NT 1.0 platform should be discontinued. Now, that includes popular models such as the ES8, the ES6, and the EC6. NIO wants to focus on selling new models based on the NT 2.0 platform, which include the ET7, the ET5, and the EC5, with the goal of shortening the order to date cycle to just 3 weeks. There's probably going to be more parts that are more accessible. Maybe the factories are more fine-tuned to create products on this newer platform, and so by making this switch, making this adjustment, releasing newer models under this platform, we can probably speed up the delivery time. So just wanted to point that out there before we continue. So I say that to say that this recent move by NIO has come by the company's recent complaints of them having slow product launches. To add to that, the local Chinese media revealed that NIO has cleared its entire inventory of these older products in just 2 weeks, which is a remarkable feat. The company is also offering discounts on some models, reportedly up to $15,000 for the conversion. Now, the company has come out and denied having an across-the-board discount program, but they did release an official discount program for older models and stock cars, and they also announced a small cash discount for NT 2.0 platforms, which is the newer platform. NIO's mobile app is currently showcasing 8 models, including the ES8, ES7, EC7, ET7, and ET5 based on the NT 2.0 platforms. The EC7 Coupe SUV and the all-new ES8 were launched at NIO Day 2022 on December 24th, 2022, and the delivery of these models is expected to begin in May and June 2023 respectively. According to a local media outlet, Jiamian, NIO is close to completing its inventory clearance for its older models such as the ES8, the ES6, and the EC6. A salesperson in Shanghai confirmed that at the time, only a few showroom models and a few older models exist and may just sell out in a couple of days. However, the company denies that these older models are being discontinued for sales. A salesperson in Beijing revealed that the ES8, the ES6, and the EC6 have been discontinued for 2 months and they are out of stock. Consumers who would like to purchase these vehicles must get them sent out from NIO's plant in Hefei. The number of NIO's older vehicles nationwide are pretty sparse, and the estimated wait time for delivery is a week if consumers order them today. While reports have recently surfaced saying that NIO will be discontinuing their older models, on February 16th, a spokesperson for NIO actually came out to refute these claims. Older models will eventually be phased out, but there's no need to worry about them being sold to a single entity or company. Overall, this is a significant development for NIO and the EV market in general. With the discontinuation of older models and a significant focus on newer, better models, NIO is clearly committed to staying ahead of the curve and providing the best user experience to its customers. CATL reportedly cutting battery costs significantly for some clients, including NIO and Li Auto. Next update comes from Chinese power battery giant CATL, which is offering a lithium rebate to select electric vehicle makers, including NIO and Li Auto. The program, which aims to drive down battery purchasing costs for strategic clients, will see CATL settling a portion of the battery supply cost based on a purchase price of 200,000 RMB per ton of lithium carbonate for the next 3 years. This move by CATL will enable automakers to significantly reduce cost pressures, with battery lithium carbonate currently quoted at 470,000 RMB per ton. Terms of this partnership will require companies like NIO or Li Auto to commit about 80% of their battery purchases through CATL, which will be implemented starting in the third quarter of this year. According to the local media outlet 36KR, CATL is targeting customers that it believes will have good deliveries in China, but notably, Tesla is not among them. The program is expected to put significant pressure on other battery makers, with second and third tier battery makers already responding with price cuts. Last year, CATL implemented a battery pricing mechanism to tie battery prices to the price of raw materials directly. This resulted in a 40% battery price hike for car companies. So as you can see, this put significant pressure on car companies, and it made them more price conscious when it comes to where they're going to supply their batteries from, how they're going to keep the cost low and maintainable. As a result, companies like NIO and companies like Li Auto have started developing their own batteries. And so this move by CATL is certainly going to probably draw them in, because CATL is one of the industry giants, one of the industry leaders right now. And so if they can reduce the cost through them by signing this contract, which guarantees that 80% of the batteries have to come from them, they'll probably do that. And then by the time the contract is up, NIO is going to continue to work on its battery technology, and so that might help them drive the cost down. But that's also being optimistic. This type of technology takes a very long time to create and perfect, and then also batteries as a whole are just getting better and better every year. This type of technology takes a long time to perfect, so nobody get too excited there. Moving on to our next update, NIO has announced that it will be sharing its unaudited Q4 financial results before the market opens on March 1st. Although the company revised down its delivery numbers in December, they still managed to deliver an impressive 40,052 vehicles in the fourth quarter, well above the upper end of the revised guidance range. This marks a 59.99% year-over-year increase and a 26.72% increase from the third quarter. NIO's full-year delivery figures are also impressive, with 122,486 vehicles delivered. That marks an increase of 33.97% from the previous year. Now, it's no secret that the company had to face a lot of challenges that quarter with the Omicron coronavirus outbreak in China, obviously causing supply chain constraints. Nonetheless, the team has strived to maintain continuous operations, and they're now poised to reveal their financial results. So that's what we're all looking forward to. We'll see if this earnings report moves the stock price or not. For those of you in the US and who want to dial in, the conference will take place 7 a.m. Eastern time. If you don't want to miss another video and you want to stay up to date on NIO from my perspective, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you click that notification bell. Also, we'll put the link to the Discord in the description so we can keep the conversation going there as well. And as always, feel free to leave a comment down below with your thoughts, your opinions, suggestions for future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.